Being a writer, it's not often that I come from behind the safety of my keyboard to voice an opinion on a certain topic or issue, but with all this talk about Trayvon Martin and the recent verdict, I find myself moved to throw my 2 cents into the pot of all the opinions that are floating around. First of all, my condolences to the Martin family, to his loved ones, to his friends. I know the verdict was stunning. I know it seemed like a tremendous blow, and that you seem betrayed by the justice system. And I can understand those feelings. I've seen them before, having worked around the justice system, writing crime novels and screenplays. I've been around the justice system for going on 15 years now. So I've seen this played out time and again in court systems around the nation. So I understand your anger and your frustration, and once again, my sincere condolences. When this case started, I got behind the movement of supporting Trayvon Martin. I put my hoodie up, and because for me, the issue at hand was a young man was gunned down senselessly, and it seemed that people were saying enough is enough, and I'm all for that. And now that this verdict has come down, there's this seething anger about, we feel betrayed, that the justice system is once again spit in our faces, and this only goes to show that the United States doesn't care about us once again, and there's so much anger. But when I look at a lot of these posts and a lot of these people's anger, I have to ask myself, what are you really angry about? Because I guarantee you right now, if you go to this same courthouse in Florida and sit in these same courtrooms, there's somebody who is being found not guilty for murdering a young black person. Someone black being found not guilty for murdering a young black person, where the evidence may be very similar, but it may be a case that you have not heard about because it's not received media attention. And that family is just as hurt, and they feel just as betrayed, but there's no one to share their anger. There's no one to mourn with them. There's no one putting hoodies up for them. But that case is just as important. When this case started, I joined several groups on Facebook that were supporting Trayvon Martin, and over the past year or so, I saw people put up several different articles of very similar cases of people gunning down young children. And these cases only received regional coverage. They weren't national news. Who mourns with that family? Where's the anger in those cases? And then I ask myself, this anger that everybody feels, why isn't that anger directed at Chicago, where their crime rate of blacks killing blacks is through the roof right now? Where are the marchers there? Where are the Black Panthers there? Why aren't we there solving crimes? Why aren't we there saying enough is enough? Because damn it, enough is enough across the board. My anger is not that George Zimmerman, a white man, killed Trayvon Martin, a black child. My anger is that a young child was gunned down, period. And people always say that during this case, they kept saying, why was George Zimmerman carrying a gun, a loaded gun, to Target? He was going to Target. Why was he carrying a loaded? Who does that? I do. Let me just be honest with you. I do. I live in the state of Georgia. I have a license to carry a gun. I carry a gun. Carry one in my car. In the state of Georgia, you can own a gun in your home. Your car is an extension of your home. Put one in my car. You know why? I was driving along one time, cut a guy off. Well, a guy cut me off in traffic. I beat my horn. The guy pulled up next light. He pulled a gun on me. I carry a gun because I'm a man. I carry a gun because I'm not Batman. I don't go out and try to solve crimes. I don't see someone on the street who looks, suspicious and hop out my car and chase him down and try to gun him down. No, I don't do that. That's not me. The guns don't kill people. It's the heart of a man that kills a person. It's the ignorance of the mind that kills a person. If someone comes at me, if I'm at a gas station and some crazy crackhead comes at me, throwing punches and wants to fight, for some strange reason, I don't reach and grab my gun. I put him on his ass because I'm a man. But, a citizen having a right to carry a pistol, that's his his right by the Constitution of the United States. Until they repeal that right, I'm gonna avail myself of that right. You know why? Because I'm a man. I'm a black man. White people do it. Asian people do it. And these people aren't going around just willy-nilly killing one another. So let's take that out of the equation and get to the heart of the matter. A man killed a child. The only reason all of us know about it is because someone in a newsroom decided it should be national news. But there are cases like this all over the United States. And any of you who know about them, you're more than happy to post them on my post and let other people know about them, because they're happening every single day. And these are the things that we should be angry about. And then once we get angry, we should get active. That's where things start to change. It starts with, we get angry with the police, when people are always angry with the police, but, when things go wrong, we call the police. It starts, things like this, they start with when something happens. Everyone talks about, oh, I don't snitch. When somebody gets gunned down the streets, I don't see anything, I don't snitch because I've got to live in this community. But when your loved one gets gunned down in the streets, you're the one screaming in the streets, I know you guys saw something, you need to talk to these police. I grew up in Southeast DC. I've seen it happen time and again. So I'm speaking from experience. So if we want to, if we want to start change, we need to be the ones saying, not that I can't say anything, I've got to live there. We need to say, well, I've got to live there, so I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say something. I saw what happened. Stop snitching. That stuff's got to fly out the window. We got to evolve beyond that. If we're mad that George Zimmerman started a neighborhood watch program, was walking around armed, then show him how to do it the right way. Let's start our own neighborhood watch programs. Let's patrol our own neighborhoods. Let's take charge of our own lives, our own destinies, our own dollars. People are talking about, oh, well, let's control the dollars that are in our communities and let's spend money. I'm firmly behind that. I'm firmly behind that. These go to a lot of other deeper issues that I won't get into now, but, sure. If we're going to start a movement, if there's going to be a new renaissance, a new revolution, and if Trayvon Martin had to die for this to happen, then, God bless him. He's with the Lord. God bless him and his family. But if all we're going to do is argue about it, kick rocks around, stand in a circle huddle and then do nothing, then yeah, he died for nothing. But if, some change is going to come from this, and I mean real change, if we're going to look at other states, at their crime statistics, and say we're going to go out and we're going to do something, we're going to march here, and not only march here, we're going to stay here until something happens. We're going to report this crime. We're going to start some neighborhood watch programs. We're going to do some positive things that are going to really effect some change. Then you call me up. I'm all for that. Blessings.